Sometimes even the brightest stars have to endure the most violent storms. We're moving today into a story that has shocked Americans across. Jenna Bush Hager, a renowned personality on NBC's Today Show and the daughter of former President George W. Bush, has always been open, humorous, and honest about her life. Doctors have conveyed tragic news without concealing their infectious smiles and excitement. Her child has contracted the illness. Not just well-known individuals are involved in this tale. It's a deeply personal tale of faith, tenacity, and the amazing strength that emerges during the most trying circumstances. We will learn important lessons about the strength of love, optimism, and the surprising ways that tragedy can bring people together by following Jenna's journey. Before the story of Jenna's family struggle takes center stage, an unexpected change of events takes place. It all began in ways that parents will recognize. Small specifics. The child's usual vivacity was absent, and there was a pale complexion and a clear sign of fatigue. Faint wounds that healed more slowly than anticipated. Jenna, like other mothers, thought it was simply a virus, the stress of school, or the effects of growing pains. Nevertheless, those small signs kept growing. Jenna realized something was very wrong when her toddler woke up one morning following a bout of acute exhaustion. She rushed to the hospital, unaware that this day would split her life in two. Since Jenna's world would be forever altered by the doctor's revelation, the story's sad turn starts now. It felt as though time had stopped at the pediatric oncology unit. The doctor's face told the entire story before he even said a word. Your child is suffering from cancer. When those three words are spoken, none of our parents are prepared. Looking back, Jenna recalled feeling as though everything had fallen apart around her. How could she bring herself to face this? She thought about her parents, her mother enduring sorrow, and her father leading the nation through a crisis. Nevertheless, she experienced an unusual event during that tragic time. Not despair, but a serene determination. Jenna was unaware that this was only the start of the difficulties that were to come. Tragedies have the capacity to either strengthen or weaken family bonds. Millions of people are familiar with the Bush family, who have previously faced both public criticism and personal hardship. George W. Bush, the grandfather, set aside his politics and image. Grandpa was just being grandpa, holding his grandchild's hand, telling stories, and saying prayers. Grandmother Laura Bush, unfailing mercy, powerfully reminded Jenna of the value of faith and endurance. Jenna's sister Barbara hurried in because she didn't want her family to fight this war alone. Everyone wasn't only arguing with Jenna. Instead of dread, it became a family crusade founded on intense, unyielding love. But the battle was far from over. The reason was that every checkup and therapy brought with it new challenges: radiation, chemotherapy, and numerous hospital visits. For Jenna's child, the struggle was more than just surviving. Clinging to the notion of a normal childhood was the central theme. Jenna described sitting at the hospital bedside, reading bedtime stories, and trying to block out the noise of the machines while praying that her ailing kid would find some quiet time to sleep. But Jenna and the others were shocked by this part. Despite the discomfort, her child managed to smile and demonstrate fortitude beyond their years. It seemed as though the illness had revealed an invisible courage, a truth that no child should ever have to experience. They succeeded anyway. Millions of spectators throughout the country would be inspired by Jenna's bravery in addition to her loved ones. Unlike other parents in her situation, Jenna's entire life is known to the public. On national television, millions of people watch her almost every day. Would she make an effort to be avoided by seeing? But Jenna chose an extraordinary alternative. She talked openly about her family struggles. She talked about her faith, but she also recounted experiences of fear, anxiety, and sleepless nights. She did this by elevating the voices of many parents going through a similar nightmare. Because of her candor, many families around the country felt abandoned, alone, and powerless. But Jenna was unaware that her decision to speak up would cause an even bigger domino effect, a rush of hope that extended far beyond her personal social network. Emails, handwritten messages, and letters from strangers, as well as entire church congregations joining together in prayer. Hospitals across the nation have sent their condolences. A huge number of people answered. Despite their lack of acquaintance, Jenna united a group of people by sharing their common experiences of parenthood, the heartbreak of losing a child, and the endless, renowned TV host Jenna Bush Hager, the daughter of former President George W. Bush, recently talked about a delicate family health matter. Giving viewers real-world peeks into her life has always allowed Jenna to engage with them, and she does this with great success on Hoda and Jenna. But by revealing the weight of real-life hardships that families commonly face in private, her most recent post moved many of her fans to tears. A poignant segment on Jenna's show focused on the health battle of a beloved family member. Even though she was very secretive about it, she did not hesitate to talk about the emotional toll that health concerns can take on a person and their loved ones. Her voice, soft yet strong, conveyed a sense of vulnerability and courage. Being honest about it has strengthened our bond as a family, though it has been a challenging time, she said. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance while taking care of her family has never been easy. As a mother of 3 children, Henry Hagar's wife, and a full-time television personality, she is well aware of the delicate balancing act required to care for loved ones while attending to daily responsibilities. Her family's recent health problems have added to this delicate juggling act by bringing with them new periods of worry, reflection, and close emotional bonding. One of the most poignant aspects of Jenna's update was the focus on the strength and resiliency of her family. She claimed that despite their youth, her kids have shown a great deal of kindness, tolerance, and support. Kids notice everything, Jenna explained. They absorb the stress and anxiety, but they also brighten our days with humor and joy, which serves as a reminder of what's really important. Since many viewers had gone through similar experiences in their own families, they could identify with these thoughts. Jenna talked about navigating appointments, coping with the uncertainty that comes with any health issue, and managing the emotional impact of receiving poor news regarding one's health. She emphasized that these events are extremely personal, even for well-known families. She acknowledged that it is impossible to fully predict how difficult it will feel. Day by day, you too must confront it. Her candor gave comfort to those experiencing similar difficulties by demonstrating that it's okay to feel exposed, scared, and unsure of ourselves. Jenna's story highlighted the need for candid communication and emotional support between family members. Despite the seriousness of the situation, she recounted small routines that helped her family cope, including shared meals, walks, candid conversations, and moments of humor. She asserts that these small acts of love are what sustain us throughout difficult times. In response, a flurry of fan support sprang out on social media platforms. Many people praised Jenna for her courage, empathy, and sincerity. After hearing a well-known someone speak candidly about personal matters, many people reported feeling better about themselves. "We're sending love to your family, and thank you for sharing your story," were just a few of the many sincere messages that flooded her platforms, underscoring the ability to being forthright and honest to unite people. Jenna Bush Hagar's devastating family health update serves as a powerful reminder that everyone faces challenges, uncertainties, and fears. No matter how well-known, rich, or famous, no family is immune to life's unforeseen challenges. Her story also explores themes of hope, resiliency, and the enduring power of love. By sharing her experience, Jenna honors her family's heritage while also offering encouragement and support to those facing similar challenges. In the end, Jenna wants us to know that our family will always support us no matter how terrible things get. She teaches us that it's okay to be afraid or unsure of ourselves, to rely on the people we love, and to cherish the moments of connection that bring us through difficult times. By being vulnerable, Jenna's courage and openness never cease to inspire and motivate audiences by demonstrating that love and empathy can overcome hardship.